definitely going to need the umbrella. We've got some heavier pockets now towards the I-49 corridor. We've got 62 degrees in Springfield, 57 in Branson, 59 down in Harrison, Arkansas. We're going to keep the rain chances through about lunchtime. I think we'll get a break a little bit after lunch, and I think we might get to see a couple peaks of sunshine. But then scattered storm chances do return by this afternoon, and with the afternoon round of storm chances, we could see some damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour and maybe some hail up to the size of a quarter. Good news is by the overnight hours, all that clears out. Temperatures drop into the upper 40s and lower 50s. Tomorrow the sunshine returns for a great Thursday, and I hope you have the chance to go out and enjoy it. Friday will be more of a transition day, but we do have showers possible through that day with temperatures in the upper 70s. Saturday, Sunday, and into the beginning of next week, we're going to have a very wet, unsettled pattern enter its way into the Ozarks. We're going to have humidity, we're going to have lots of moisture, and the chance of flash flooding is going to be possible. And it's a little too early to talk about modes of severe weather. Temperatures will have no problem making it into the upper 80s by Saturday. We'll keep the 80-degree temperatures for Father's Day and into the beginning of next week.
All right, thank you very much, Beth. We put crime into focus for you this morning. A man is in custody after a standoff with police that lasted about 2 hours overnight. Things began at midnight near North Street and Weller Avenue. That's on the north side of Springfield. According to authorities, neighbors in the area noticed the suspect break into a nearby home. Police surrounded the house and then eventually arrested the man. No injuries to report from this incident.
New this morning, students at the Gibson Technical Center in Reed Spring are on the road to becoming fully licensed emergency medical technicians.
And this morning, Hannah Zettel brings us the story of just one stop along the road to success here as students prepare to compete at an international level.
That's right, Lauren and Joe. EMT students will take off for Orlando next week for the HOSA International Leadership Conference. Gibson Technical Center in Reed Spring accepts high school juniors and seniors into a variety of programs, including emergency medical training. While working towards certification, students earn dual credit, working with industry standard equipment and experiencing the action firsthand on ambulances. Gibson Tech students attend high schools throughout the Ozarks and will compete against 10,000 others in the areas of CPR, community emergency response, and prepared speaking. Jaylene Meek says she's pursuing a career in the medical field to meet her goal of helping others.
I actually wrote my speech about Forrest Gump and how he breaks the braces off of his legs and runs towards his purpose. And I said that that's what this class does for me. It breaks me from my braces and lets me run towards my purpose.
12 of these aspiring paramedics will make the trip to Florida. Students were able to cover some of the travel costs thanks to donations and by fundraising and hosting car washes. So good luck to them next week.
All right, thank you, Hannah. We continue our education coverage now. Students at Drury have a better access to a smooth path to graduation immediately after beginning school as the Compass Center brings together academic advising, career planning, and learning support. The goal is to provide all those services to students from the first day. Students will actually be assigned a mentoring group for this. Mike Brothers with the university says one of the reasons they're starting the program is because kids are often afraid to ask for help.
Oftentimes people come to a career planning office or start thinking about these things in their junior year, even their senior year, hey, I got to get an internship, I ought to go talk to somebody about that. We want to be very intentional in giving students a mentoring squad, a whole team of people that are going to approach this with them from even before they get on campus.
Eventually, the university will build a new building for the Compass Center, but now it is where the career planning office is located.
Happening around the Ozarks, OTC will host the grand opening of the OTC Lebanon Aviation Center, which will be the home to the college's commercial pilot training program in partnership with Premier Flight LLC. The grand opening happens this morning at 10 at the Floyd Jones Airport in Lebanon. It's an expansion of OTC's Aviation Flight Technology degree program, which launched just 2 years ago at OTC in Springfield. Students who complete the program earn a private pilot's license and are eligible to become a commercial pilot.
This week is National Law Enforcement Week, and people in Branson are raising money for officers. Benefit the Badge included dinner as well as a few auctions last night. About 250 people attended, including police chiefs and county sheriffs from around the Ozarks. They say that these events help bridge together officers and the community. The money raised will go to funding next year's National Law Enforcement Week and also helping local law agencies pay for things like radios and ballistic vests.
In more local news. The last few years, CBD products have become popular in Springfield, and stores all over have started carrying them. Well, now you can add another place to that list, and it's Family Video. It's not a place you might think of when it comes to CBD products, but the manager of 2 Springfield stores, Christy Clark, says making CBD products available was all about the consumer.
Convenience is what makes it a little bit easier. People come in to pick up their products, their movies every week. So now they can come in, they can get their movies, but they can also pick up whatever it is they're seeking for their health issues as well.
Those products are 100% THC free and can be found at all Springfield Family Video locations.
Kids use their phones more and more each day. We know this. Grandparents, though, don't want to be left out. So the Brentwood Library is hosting classes called iPhones for Seniors. Bring in your device, learn how to stay connected. They help you with things like basic screen basics, like swiping around, figuring that out, taking photos, popular apps that you need to have. If you missed out yesterday, classes are actually held the 2nd and 4th Tuesday of each month and are totally free.
We saw the Girl Scouts doing that.
That's right.
Not too bad. Okay, a local spotlight to bring you as well. Tonight, the Queen City Beard and Mustache Federation will present a check at Tie-In Timber Beer Company in Springfield. It's a check for more than $12,000 and will be given to Gathering Friends for the Homeless. The money raised is a result from the 10th annual Queen City Beard and Mustache Competition. The Federation also announced next year's recipient will be the Missouri Institute of Natural Science.
To a traffic alert for you this Wednesday morning. Starting in just a few minutes and going until 7 tonight, traffic on Route 76 on the bridge crossing Table Rock Lake in Cape Fear will be down to 1 lane. Crews will be out today and those same times tomorrow. They're trying to survey the bridge for a rehabilitation project scheduled for 2020.
It's your right to know a Springfield man is facing federal charges in a $1.4 million bank fraud scheme. 66-year-old Michael Wilhoit was charged in a 36-count indictment by a federal grand jury. That indictment accuses Wilhoit of getting bank loans to buy and resell cars, but investigators say Wilhoit submitted false sale documents and used money he received from local banks for other purposes at least 12 times between 2014 and 2018. The indictment charges Wilhoit with 12 counts of bank fraud, making false statements to a bank, as well as aggravated identity theft. Now, according to the Springfield News Leader, Wilhoit is the former owner of an exotic-looking home near Lone Pine and Battlefield that's been deemed the African Queen.
All right, here's what's coming up for you on CBS This Morning.
I'm Tony DeCopo. Coming up, we go inside the test facility for self-driving Ubers. The ride-sharing vehicle is designed to pick you up without a driver. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
Looking at some trends now today, we're talking about Jon Stewart has been in the news now because he actually approached Congress yesterday to talk about the 9/11 Victims Fund.
Yeah, former late-night host. That fund for 9/11 responders is set to expire in 2020.
Okay.
So there was a congressional meeting yesterday, and Jon Stewart got pretty upset because he was at the meeting and said a lot of Congress was missing. So he got pretty emotional because he said behind him were, firefighters, emergency personnel, responders whose health depends on this fund, and they were all there ready to speak to Congress, and there was no one to talk to.
Just a lot of what's happened from that because they get so sick from helping out and all that smoke inhalation and everything from helping out there. This would pay their benefits, and that's been happening for a while, but as we said, set to run out next year.
Yeah.
So.
We have one other Google trend, too, that's making news. That comes from Hong Kong, as police there are deploying tear gas because protesters are upset about an extradition bill that's going through the legislature. Basically, what it would do is make it legal or make it practice to send people to trial in mainland China, and they don't want that to happen.
All right, we are tracking those stories as always, but we also need to track the weather one last time this morning.
Yeah, as you head out the door, grab your umbrella and your rain jackets. We've got scattered shower chances through today, more sunshine for tomorrow, and then we'll have an unsettled and wet pattern going into this weekend.
All right, thanks for tuning in to Daybreak to start off your hump day. Sure hope it's a good one, but yep, you're going to need that umbrella. I think that's what that tower cam's saying.
Gloomy.
We'll see you back here soon.